following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language. It is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-Minute Warning,
4 out of 10, of the loudest election deniers won, which means 6 lost their races. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have bet on that shit. I'm just saying it, because you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, how's this election gonna go? I'd be like, man, these Republicans gonna win everything, and they still did win their fair share. But the real extremists, most of the ones that was out there talking that cold cash dumb shit, most of them actually lost. So yeah. Hey, America, I'm sorry. I thought y'all motherfuckers were dumber than this. I did. I had really found comfort in just being like, it's okay, we're just stupid. But apparently, America's like, hey, we ain't that dumb all the time.
the show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, MoeB, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-Minute Warning.
Good evening, everyone in the world of the internet. And those of you who are listening on the podcast, welcome to another episode of 5-Minute Warning. Of course, it's your man, your mellow. My name is Ruben. And right beside me, my cohort in crime. If he doesn't piss you off, that means he ain't doing his job. MoeB, what's going on, brother?
Why would I be pissing anybody off?
I mean, you the one who be saying it all the time about pissing people off.
And when did I say anything about pissing people off?
Well, I take that.
I don't remember ever saying I was gonna piss somebody off.
But do you?
I don't know.
Okay. How was your week, bro?
I mean, it started and I'm still here, so I guess it was all right.
Oh, God. So another victory for your daughter and her football team.
Yeah, it was a game. It started, it ended. We scored a lot. They didn't. That's how the game went.
I mean, was it pretty much like, I know the score was dominant, but I mean, did y'all go out there and just completely dominate them?
Yeah, they didn't get a first down.
Shut up, man. They didn't cross the 50 or nothing?
They didn't get a first down.
So what is the other coach telling his team?
I don't know. I think the coach was kind of too busy being mad that our coaches were being petty.
Why are your coaches being petty?
Because they are. I mean, they cool, but they was being petty. I mean, the other team actually proactively went out of their way to talk trash to our players before the game.
Come on, man.
And I mean, and once that happened, I was kind of like, hey, run it up, coach. But
no doubt.
Yeah, but I mean, I got limits. Like it's
but
like,
they're 10-year-olds, man.
And 11.
I'm mad you said 11. Like, well, I mean, there's some 11-year-olds.
There's some 11-year-olds out there too. A few 12s that just ain't that big.
I mean, but dag, yo. So they came and talked junk to your team?
Yeah, they were talking cold cash, man. Like I had to ask the other coaches. I was like, yo, what's their record again? I was like, bro, because they over there talking big noise.
I mean, like, come on, what were they saying? Like, I gotta know. What were they saying?
I honestly don't know. Like, we were watching the Miners game before ours, and their team was lined up on the fence, and we had to walk past them. So we were sending our players past them to go to the baseball field to start warming up. Mm-hmm. And when I looked over there, I could see like our players like turning around and pointing and laughing, and the other players were like talking, And I walked over to them like, yo, man, were they talking trash? They was like, oh, yeah. Our players who don't ever talk. Like, that's one thing I will say about our team. We don't really be talking. And they were just like, oh, yeah, they were saying we was about to take that first L. And he was like, man, one of the players was like, hey, they was talking trash. And I was like, I asked Kate, and she was like, yeah, they were talking a whole bunch of smack. And I was like, hey, and then I just said, hey, little dogs bark, big dogs bite.
So pretty much, my assumption is your coach used that in his pregame speech.
I mean, I don't know if we have pregame speeches like that. Before you bust through the paper. Yeah, but I mean, we didn't really need to. Like, honestly, they talked trash to us, and it was like, even warm-ups felt different. Like, our players like really wanted to win, and we didn't have our starting quarterback. Actually, we didn't even have our backup quarterback until right before the game. We had like our third string quarterback warming up. Our starting quarterback had the flu. We had half our team had the flu last week.
Wow.
But yeah,
still went out there took care of business.
I mean, our backup quarterback, who is like our running back, he's normally one of our starting running backs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he went out there and I mean, we dominated it. And I didn't even know what the other coach was trying to do. They had like their biggest player playing quarterback, and they were just they tried to throw it, and they threw 2 pick sixes. One of them got called back because one of our linemen blocked somebody 10 yards behind the play. And of course, they call that, what do they call it? A blindside block or blocking outside of play. I mean, it was stupid to do it, but like,
I thought you're supposed to block people out the play.
Yeah, but I mean, what I mean
is too far away.
Yeah, like
had nothing to do with the play.
Our corner was like 20 yards downfield past him, and he decided he wanted to block somebody.
Oh, he stuck him. He stuck some poor 10-year-old kid.
He didn't even really hit him that hard. I'd have felt better if he hit him hard.
Hey man, if you don't get that penalty, you got to earn that.
And honestly, that's how I feel, man. If you gonna take away points, like, you better get your money's worth. Like, look, I'm not out here advocating for giving kids concussions, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do it,
that means you gotta do it right.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, like, because we got one player on our team that usually gets at least one penalty a game, and it'd be a clean hit, but like, you know, they call it a penalty because apparently people have to see you when you're blocking them or something.
Is that the 11-year-old rule? Because they ain't the rule in the NFL. They ain't the rule in college. They ain't the rule in high school.
They have it's defenseless blocker rule or something. Like, if the person isn't facing you the entire time, you can't block them. So if they turn around and all of a sudden you hit them, that's a penalty. And they've adopted it in high school now too.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird rule because, like, if a running back cuts and a lineman's chasing them and another offensive lineman goes to block, like, you got to literally not block that guy because, like, oh, he didn't see me coming. And that just feels weird. That's why every time one of our players gets that penalty, we all just kind of look and be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I hear you.
We'll take that 15.
Hey, I mean, once again, if you're gonna do it, you got to earn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit you.
Other teams' coach got kind of salty because our coaches did get petty. Because, all right, so the score was 35-0 at halftime, and so the coaches on the other team called the referees over and was basically like, "Hey, the clock's gonna be running the whole time, right?" And they were like, "Yeah," and they were like, basically, they asked, "Hey, can we play less football?" Why didn't they just resign? Why just quit? See, I don't know. I think they said in the playoffs you can't just do that. I don't know. But so instead of 9-minute quarters, they reduced it to 7-minute quarters for the second half.
Oh,
and
wow.
They made a running clock. And when I say running clock, I mean the clock never stopped. Like,
of course,
kickoff, extra point, clock just kept moving.
Their coaches started calling timeouts, didn't they?
No, we didn't do that. Like, we had our backups in. Like, the whole defense was pretty much all the backups in, and they still didn't get a first down. But we got the ball back with like 2 minutes, and we had like 42. And our coach was like, "Man, we trying to get 50." And I was just like, and me on the sideline, the person in me was just like, "Y'all niggas petty." And I said it really loud. Even our parents heard it. I'm like, "Y'all niggas is petty." So they went in a hurry up offense. I'm like, "Y'all niggas is petty."
Well, but
and then they was like, "Well, they should have been talking that shit."
That's right.
And I was like, "Yeah," but then I was like, "But they 10-11, man." Like,
hey, they can get that work too.
It was bad enough the referee came to us at halftime, was like, "Hey, man, some of their players already over there crying," and I'm just like,
"Sounds like a them problem."
And then our coach was like, "They ain't got shit to do with us." I was like, "Man, I think he's
over there crying. Y'all made them kids cry."
But look, man, look. See, I'm the new coach on the staff, and they was just like, "Yo," they was like, for years, these other teams was beating the shit out of us. They was like, we lost in the playoffs like 44-0 one time.
Oh, they brought
and they was
stuff.
And they was like, they didn't do no running clock for us. They didn't shorten the time. They was like, "Yo, we took that L and we kept it moving." And I was like, "Yeah, but y'all niggas petty." Like, we scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Make it 48-0. And then they threw for a 2-point conversion. The other coach was like, well, as we doing the 50-yard, they was like, "Hey, man, y'all ain't have to be passing the ball at the end." And he looked at me, and I was like, I looked at him, and I didn't give him no energy because I'm just like, man, I'm not doing this in front of the kids. So I just kept moving. And then the other coaches, because we got young petty coaches, they was like, "Bro, it was a 2-point conversion. We already shortened half the game. If your team didn't want to play, y'all shouldn't have shown up." And then one of our coaches was like, "How about you coach better?"
Oh no!
And then I was just like, "Hey, man, y'all niggas is petty." So the other coach, had to make a scene, and he started saying black man terms like, "Oh, you know me," and I was like, "I don't know you." Yeah, I was like, I don't know you. And apparently he really did look at one of our coaches like he was about to throw hands, and then everybody got in between. And one of our coaches was like, "Hey, man, as a man, you're not gonna look at me like that." And my statement that I made out loud was, "Hey, man, that was a parking lot conversation." And everybody was like, "What?" I was like, "The reason I call that a parking lot conversation, because that nigga wouldn't have said that shit to nobody in the parking lot. He said that on the field because he knew won't nobody gonna say nothing to him. Because I don't know what he said some other disrespectful stuff. But like I said, I ain't giving no energy. I kept it moving because I'm like, man, we just won 48-0. I'm trying to go celebrate with kids, and he was right. We shouldn't have been throwing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to say nothing because I wanted to be like, "Hey, man, I agree, man. These niggas is petty." But like, I'm one of the coaches too. So, I mean, yeah, I guess I'm one of the petty niggas too. But like, hey, I would have downed it. I would have taken the knee. But look, I ain't in charge, and it's probably a good thing.
You know what you should have said? You should have said, "Hey, man, next time tell your kids not to be talking that jump before the game."
I mean, look, man, they're 10-11, man. I ain't mad at them for talking trash. They won their last 2 games to get into the playoffs. They was feeling good about themselves, man.
Yeah, but you know what?
You're supposed to be out here for the kids to feel better about themselves and be confident, man. Like, I appreciate that.
But you can't be talking trash, then crying because you down 35-0 at halftime.
See, they learned an important lesson, man. Like, sometimes you gotta understand that you wrote a check that your ass can't cash. Like, and it's important to be self-aware, man. When you 2-6 and a team rolls in 8-0, you should be like, "Hey, I think we can beat them, but we should probably respect the fact that they're 8-0."
Yo, they said they just. Hold on. Yo, hold on. See, you neglected to say that they were 2-6.
They were 2-6. They won their last 2 games to get into the playoffs.
How are you 2-6 and you talking mad junk? Like, I mean, I can understand you might.
Hey, man, they was on a 2-game winning streak, Ruben. Like, they was feeling good.
I guess for them they couldn't be.
They big quarterback was probably wearing his varsity leather jacket and stuff, walking around the school. doing the my nutsack just drop walk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh no, yo. So yo, how you 10 and 11 talking junk?
Hey man, they was talking.
Getting your ass whooped dead crying.
And they was on the field next to us, warming up, being loud and hype. And you know, and like I said, I just kept telling our team, man, hey, little dogs bark, man, big dogs bite.
So hold on, man. I'm gonna address this. So first of all, what's up, Dre? What's up, Mocha Cowboy? But I'm addressing this right here. It's not if you win or lose, how you play the game, and take that ass with humbly when you lose. Nah, man. Nah, it's not that. It's not how you play the game. It's how bad you get your ass beat. You can't be talking junk and then taking that. I mean, it's one point if you lost like 42 to like 12, bro. You got 0.
Bro, that 12 wouldn't have made no difference, man.
I mean,
and look, actually, I agree, man. Like, you know, you talk that shit and you get your ass whooped, man. You just gotta own it, man. You like, honestly, you just gotta own it.
You know whose fault?
Like, I was surprised they lined up on the 50 and shook hands, man, because like I could see it in the players' faces, man, that they didn't want to. Like, I intentionally got in the front of the line just because I was like, hey man, just in case one of these kids want to get like emotional, you know what I'm saying? I can prevent it. But then the coach got emotional, and I don't know how to address a 50-year-old man.
Did he
getting
cry
emotional. I mean, he was in his feelings, and that's why I didn't give him no energy, because he looked at me like I was a coach. I guess because I was walking in the front, I was false advertising. Because he was like, but I'm like, you know, you ain't never seen me before, so you know I ain't the head coach. Like, y'all ain't have to keep throwing the ball. And I looked right at him and just kept walking, because I was like, man, I'm not doing this with you, man. Like, because I wanted to be like, dog, maybe you should call like a different play that's not your 200-pound quarterback trying to run a quarterback sneak, getting his ass drilled all game. Like, that big quarterback was probably tired, not from actually running, but just from getting up so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was taking a lot of energy for him to get up.
And then you said they won't get in the first. They didn't get a first.
They didn't get a first down. Matter of fact, our coach said at halftime, if they get a first down, y'all gonna be running that practice all day.
Oh shit!
So even our backups was in there like, nah, we ain't having this.
Oh, that's right. And it's a 0, so they get a donut on Monday, right?
Yeah, they get the donuts.
I mean, so they're probably happy for that.
I had linemen coming up to me, including my daughter, asking for pancakes, because we said if they get pancakes, and I'm just like, hey man, this don't count against them, man. Like I said that weeks ago, man. Let me bringing up old shit.
So
I mean, look, I knew the game was over. The first play we ran, literally the first play we ran, the right side of offensive line, which is my daughter Cadence, and another tall big kid, that we call T. They drove the defensive tackle and the defensive end 14 yards downfield. And our quarterback, because we did basically a quarterback sweep, he literally ran behind them, and then the safety came and grabbed him, and he hit him with the choke slam to life. Like it was like he put his hand in his chest like he was trying to resuscitate the kid, and drilled him into the ground, and then ran for 50 yards. And I was just like, man, this is gonna be a bad game, man.
Hey, but they were talking that shit, bro.
Yeah, and literally as he was running down the sideline, one our coach was going, they shouldn't have been talking that shit. And I was just like, hey man, what type of message are we sending to the kids, man?
Well, see, here's the thing. The message was fine until they started talking that shit.
I mean, look, man,
talking that shit.
Once again, I felt the same way. Like, before the game even started, I said, hey man, they was talking that trash. It's all right to run it up, but it's got to be limits, bro. Like I said, when we went in a hurry up to score at the end, literally I was just on the sideline. Y'all niggas is petty. and then the other coach was like, hey man, we got to practice our hurry up offense. And I looked at him and I was like, man, y'all niggas is petty.
Oh my god.
I started walking to the 50-yard line. I'm like, man, I want to get up out of here, man. Like, it is what it is. You know, next game, we ain't going to put up 48. Well, I hope we don't put up 48 points against this next team.
Do you know who even played next?
We play Ettrick.
Again?
I mean, it's the playoffs, so yeah, we're gonna play him again.
I mean, y'all smacked them too.
I mean, we didn't smack Ettrick. We beat Ettrick by
Like 3 or 4. Yeah, I beat.
that was
That's the game I was at, right?
Nah, Ettrick was the game when we had to meet and I had to leave early. It was number 1 versus number 2 team.
Okay.
And that
But
was
y'all
when
beat them still.
Yeah, we beat him, and our running back went into God mode that game. Like, honestly, man, this little kid was built different.
Oh my god. So yeah, man, the boys look crazy talking about, the 10-year-old game, 11-year-old game. My second string with the running clock, they're gonna get a chance to play in school as well. They don't practice for nothing. But if you don't get a first down, I guess it is what it is.
Bruh, I have no problem with us like running our regular stuff to play. We ain't gonna hurry up all year. And now we go hurry up with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go, and we up 42-0. Nah, y'all niggas is petty.
Well, all right.
When we got the ball back, I'm just thinking, yeah, we're gonna take a knee. And he like called the play. And he was like, he called 3 plays. Like, get on the ball. I'm like, man, y'all niggas is petty.
I mean, hey, run it up, coach. Leave no doubt.
I guess. Look, there was already no doubt, Ruben. When it's 35-0, there was no doubt.
So basically, the only thing we need to see is if the other coach was white and your coach had a banana and gave it to him. That's all we needed, right? Because that's pretty much what it was.
I mean, it was bad, man.
I mean, your coach should be, hey, look, man, good game. Next time, tell your kids not to be talking that junk.
I was just mad. I was just mad at some of my other assistant coaches for feeding into that. Like when the old boy said, "Coach better," I wanted to be like, "Bro, you can't coach talent." And I ain't saying their team ain't have no talent. They had a whole bunch of really big guys. I just didn't see any football players over there, and we had a whole bunch of dudes that looked like they was trying to go to the league yesterday. Like even Ettrick, the Ettrick coaches were there, and they was like, "Hey man, they run the same stuff." He was like, "Oh, they run the same stuff they was running before." And then one of the coaches was like, "Hey man, they must have got some more players or something because they look completely different now." And I wanted to be like, "Nah, that's just what they look like when they actually want to play."
And in the playoffs, they want to play.
I mean, I don't think it had nothing to do with the playoffs, man. I think it was that ego thing, man.
Yeah, I guess when somebody come and check your ego, you gotta let them know who got the big joint in the room. So that's what it is. Well, yeah, congrats, man.
I coach with some petty. Don't congratulate me for that petty shit, man. I didn't do that.
No, I'll congratulate you for the victory, man. The petty stuff is the petty stuff.
Man, I'm just out there pretending to be a coach, but I'm really just out there being a dad, standing around pointing, man. That's all.
Well, we appreciate that too. Hey, and your team's winning, so it's a plus. All right, so before we get into some other stuff. All right, man. I need to call somebody up to the front, man. I need some explanations, bro.
Okay.
Georgia, man.
What about it?
They will vote for Pinocchio if he is wearing a red Republican flyer. I mean, it's not, I'm not shocked that he got so many votes. However, I am shocked there's about to be a damn runoff in Georgia for the Senate position. Because, man, there is nothing positive about Herschel Walker. He has not said what he's going to do really about anything. And on top of all that, the fool compared himself to Ricky Bobby on Tuesday night. Warnock talking the stuff that you expect to hear, and this fool talking about, yeah, I'm just like Ricky Bobby at Talladega Night. What? Bro, like, come on, man. I got to call Georgia to the pulpit, man. What the hell?
Three things, Ruben. 3 things.
Yeah, please, man. Help me out, because I don't get it.
1, there's a lot of not highly educated Republican good old boys in Georgia. So nothing shocks me. 2, Donald fucking Trump got elected as president without saying any policy, anything that he was going to do. So don't act like this is unprecedented. Like, it's okay for somebody with no plan, no experience, no real education in the format that applies to the job, and no really basic sense of like anything to be elected in politics. Like, that's almost the playbook for some people now. He's popular, he says dumb shit, he's a Republican, let's vote for him. Like, what's more shocking, instead of worrying about like how Georgia almost elected this gump, like what we should do is we should try to figure out, the country actually stepped up. Like, 4 out of 10 like of the loudest election deniers won, which means 6 lost their races, which, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't have bet on that shit. I'm just saying that, like, because you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, how's this election gonna go? I'd be like, man, these Republicans gonna win everything. And they still did win their fair share. But the real extremists, most of the ones that was out there talking that cold cash dumb shit, most of them actually lost. So, hey, America, I'm sorry. I thought y'all motherfuckers were dumber than this. I did. I had really found comfort in just being like, it's okay, we're just stupid. But apparently, America's like, hey, we ain't that dumb all the time. I mean, what this really proves is like we're really a country of people in the middle. Like, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, I'd say about 70% of the population is somewhere in the middle on most things. Like, whether you think you're a Republican or a Democrat, whether you fall on one side or the other, most of the people really are just like middle, ain't trying to piss nobody off, ain't really being extreme either way people. It's just that 30% on the other side just be yelling loud as shit at each other, and it distracts most people from realizing that like most people are really in the middle. And to be honest, it distracted me too, because like I said, you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, I'd have been like, oh nah, they gonna take this shit, everything is gone, all them Trump people, all those election deniers are gonna be in office. And I mean, most of them actually lost, which, I mean,
it's awesome.
Congrats, America. Like,
we didn't fuck up too much.
I mean, we did better than I thought,
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, and it's crazy. Like, because I agree with you, I didn't think it was going to be that red wave craziness, but I didn't think it'd be like, oh, you like Trump? Get the fuck out. You like Trump? Get the fuck out. Like, I didn't think it'd be like that. Like, that shit's crazy. And the fact that regardless of what happens now, the Democrats control the Senate again, we either getting a whole lot done or a whole bunch of nothing done. And that's just what it is. Now,
we're gonna get a whole bunch of nothing done, but
I mean, it's possible that the Democrats can still win the House. I mean, it would take some miracles up in this bitch, but they could still win the House. And I mean, honestly, that'd be the craziest, because Trump had 2 years when it was all Republican. Obama had 2 years, maybe 4, but I think they worked back to back, that he had, all Democrats. So unfortunately, it's been a while. And I mean, then you're talking about Trump running again, which I think is, hey, none of my business. That's stupid.
Hey,
that's
man,
none of my business.
I'm gonna let you know, man. Trump is the 2-6 football team talking shit right now. That's what they are right now. Trump is the 2-6 football team talking cold cash shit right now.
Yeah.
Because this dude is seriously talking about, well, I've got a big announcement to make. Dog, everybody that you spoke for in this election, in these midterm elections, lost. Like, so they didn't lose just because they were bad candidates. They lost because motherfuckers didn't want to vote for you.
I mean, it's a little bit of both, right?
Yes,
they were also bad candidates.
yes, but I mean, let's be honest, man. Like this midterm election, when I don't claim to be a political expert on a lot of things, but on both sides, it seemed like we could do better.
I agree
with the candidates. It just seemed like we could do better.
Like I'm really, and there's some.
Maybe we can't. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem is I think the problem is most of the good people that want to do things in politics are political activists, not political players.
Well, but then those political activists can't get elected. Stacey Abrams. I mean, it's not like she lost like close. No, she got smacked. Basically, 10%. She got smacked, which is crazy because
she got Georgia, man.
She's going to turn around now and get Warnock reelected because even at this point, the question is, if you're Republicans, do I really put money into this election for him? Because the only thing they get out of it is the fact that the is still the vice president, is still the tiebreaker, but in the grand scheme of things, the only thing they can do is stop it from being an overall majority. And the question is, are they willing to MoeB president? That's funny. If they're willing to do that, then I mean, I don't know. I mean,
hey, babe, how you gonna mess up the show by opening up your bag of Funyuns all loud? Nah, y'all couldn't hear that, but she just asked me was she being loud, so I just wanted to.
Who's she? Oh, okay, my bad. I thought she'd be listening to the show.
Bro, did you really just say who is she?
Hold on, bro. I think it's
I guess it could have been one of my daughters. Fair. Never mind.
I was like, you the only dude up in that house. I mean, so I thought it was a very fair question. But yeah, man, I just first of all, Dre VA for vice president. I ain't voting for that guy. But yeah, man,
be the president and vice president.
It'd be just like Payback. It was first year, 2-0. 2-5.
Did somebody say them Funyuns be hitting? Yeah, be hitting your ass in the toilet.
Funyuns, they're not nasty, but they're not the greatest shit to eat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pass.
But yeah, man, I just think it's interesting how like I'm curious to see how much money the Republicans put in this race with Warnock.
It's about saving face, man. It's not like the Republicans are short on money, so yeah, they're gonna try their best to get this man's in here. Plus, man, it just adds to their number. Like that's what people don't understand.
It does.
And I don't mean their number like the seat. I mean they can say they got another black Republican in office. That's the number that they're gonna push, because that's what they were pushing. Hey, they had like what 13 black Republicans going for office this midterm election.
Didn't all of them lose basically? Maybe one or two won.
I don't know, but I mean, I just know the fact that I know that number meant that they were throwing that bitch out there. They were throwing that shit out there like a white person does with their black friends. I got at least two. I got 2 black friends.
You're so stupid. You're so dumb. But yeah, man. Like I'm curious to see what happens, but I expect Warnock once again. Look, man. I feel like this is
Warnock's not the best candidate, and that I think that's an issue too. Like, but
why is he not? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought he was all right.
No, I mean he hasn't really done anything. I mean he's just like a lot of other Democrats that blindly ask for black people's votes. Like,
at least he's a preacher. He's a pastor of a very prominent church,
which makes it kind of interesting, because like, you know, that some of his beliefs don't necessarily vibe with, you know, a lot of the quote unquote liberal Democratic beliefs.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess because he beat I mean, think about it this way, man. If he does win, this guy is 2-0 in overtime. Like, is this the dude you want to see in overtime? Are you not willing to kick that extra point or push it a little bit further, not to go into overtime with this dude? Because remember, Herschel Walker was beating him until like I want to say it was Wednesday morning. And Wednesday morning, You know, he took the lead and he ended up at 49.4%. But I'm just saying, man, this dude's undefeated in overtime. I mean, we about to see if he goes 2-0 overtime again. The question is, if you're a Republican, are you the person you put against him 4 years from now? I mean, you got to make sure that dude's ready, and not just for, you know, the one election. You got to make sure they're ready for two. Because I mean, hey man, he makes the winning field goal to send them to overtime. He's done this shit twice, and if he wins, he'll be 2-0 overtime, which is crazy because I don't have the stats in front of me, but I can't remember the last time one dude has gone to overtime in Georgia twice back to back. It's probably happened, but I can't remember. Hell, I don't remember Georgia going to overtime like this before Warnock did it. So, I mean, I don't know. But we shall see what's going on. So, yeah, man. Let's get into some crazy world. And I got some good stuff for you today, MoeB. So,
how's it for me?
Because I know you would get a kick out of some of this shit.
I thought we did this for the people. You know,
I mean, it's definitely for the people. But I like your reactions because your reactions are funny. All right. So the first article today, handgun found inside raw chicken in luggage at airport.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump into it. But yeah, South Florida, you know, I guess they were checking stuff out and they found a handgun hidden in a raw chicken in a traveler's luggage. First of all, why in God's green earth would you put raw food in your luggage? Even though I learned that you can carry food in your luggage as long as it's in like dry ice and shit. Like it's got to be packaged.
Yeah.
So like, okay. So yeah, you can put fresh meat, seafood, and other liquid food items in carry-on and check bags as long as they're packed in ice. You know, obviously firearms are not illegal. Unless you're in a check bag, you can't put them in your suitcase. So yeah, man. I mean, I guess they checked it out and they found a gun in somebody's chicken. I mean, that's an interesting way to carry a handgun, MoeB. I mean, what thoughts?
Cocked and loaded, baby.
Cocked and loaded. You've been waiting all day for that shit. I could tell once you heard what I was going. Oh yeah, I get to use my cocked and loaded shit.
Bro, I just don't understand. Like, I guess I got a couple questions. Like, first of all, apparently he packed it really well too. Like, it was wrapped, waterproofed, and everything. Like he was really trying to get that piece wherever he was trying to go.
Yep.
But I just want to know, like, why were you going somewhere where you need to have your burner on ready like that?
I mean, it's not like you can get to it. You can't get to it until you get to your luggage.
He was just trying to get it from point A to point B quickly, I guess, without having to, you know. I mean, they didn't really give many details.
They didn't.
Was it a legal firearm? Was it registered in his name? Like it was just like, hey, he stuffed a gun in a chicken, and I mean, I guess after that, there's like, what more do you need? Like, you know.
I mean, because clearly it couldn't have been clean, because if it was clean, he probably just would have carried it in his arm bag.
I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. Like,
I thought it was weird when I read it, and I was just like, what?
And I just want to know, like, when he was sitting around, like, man, I got to get this gun. What am I going to do to get this gun in? Hey, man, I got this chicken. I got some saran wrap. I got some plastic. Hey, man, let me shove this gun up this chicken's ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nobody checks the stuffing.
Well, clearly it went off somewhere, and they checked that shit. And yeah, you know, yeah, that shit was bad.
Like, I wish they would have said how it got caught. Like, did it get caught in like the scan?
I mean, that's the only way it could have gotten caught. You know,
Look, it would have made more sense to me like if he was trying to smuggle drugs in the chicken, because then I'd be like, hey, maybe he was thinking the chicken will throw the dogs off of the scent. You know what I'm saying? But like the gun, like you think?
I mean, why did you just put a gun in? And just put it in your suitcase and let that shit go.
He would have had better luck trying to FedEx that gun to wherever.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a case of doing too much. Doing too much got your ass caught, because I just can't imagine.
And that's a Fed crime too, Ward.
Yeah, because on a plane you can't do that, but you also can't do it through mail either. Well, that's not true.
Right? You
have to have it packaged in a certain way, like you're selling it, which you could have done, and it would probably been a hell of a lot cheaper. But I guess the thing was, it needed to get there when he needed to get there. So, I don't know. Well, don't be putting it in your food. I like this one. So, claim for new world record for longest beer chain in Wyoming. So apparently some dudes decided that, hey man, the Guinness Book of World Record for a beer chain is 62 feet 6 inches. And some dude was like, hold my beer. So he got some of his friends together and they did a hair chain 150 feet long. Doubled the Guinness Book of World Record. And they just like put it sideways and they tied it. And I mean, they don't say how many people it was, but yo, that's just crazy. Like, if they would have asked you, MoeB, would you get up in there?
No.
Why not, man? You got a long ass beard.
No. Can we just call the Guinness Book of World Record now? Because it's really starting to become like record of white people doing random shit. Because like it really just feels like random white people just say, hey, how can we quote unquote make history with no fucking talent? Let's find something that no one's ever done, no one's ever thought about doing, and no one ever has any reason to do, and let's make it happen. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm good.
So apparently it occurred on the sidelines of the National Beard and Mustache Championships in Wyoming. First of all, I didn't know there was such a thing, but yeah. Look, hey man, maybe we should get into that.
If there's a way that a person without color can win at something, they will create it.
You're so wrong. You were so wrong. I mean, it's Wyoming. What else is there to do?
I could think of something else to do. Like, start curling or something. Like, you know.
Like, curling?
Yeah, man. Like, at least that should be interesting to watch. I don't know why that shit's so interesting to watch.
Because, man,
I know I'm not the only one. When you see curling come on, like I'm glued to it. I don't even understand all the damn rules of curling. But
because you have little or no control. You have no control over that shit. You're just hoping that shit goes where you want it to go.
Nah,
like the
man.
only control you had is when you push it down. It's nothing but
that's a skill, man. They be so graceful too. They be sliding, and all of a sudden they just release it.
Dude, it's basically shuffleboard on ice. Literally, that's what it is.
I know what it is, but the shit is super entertaining to watch, and I don't understand why. Because literally, it's shuffleboard and a whole bunch of manual labor against ice.
A whole bunch of manual labor against.
It's like, I don't think it's entertaining to watch somebody sweep a floor, rake leaves. But like, you put a round thing on some ice and let it slide.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason, like the idea of people sweeping and raking while sliding,
because you want to stop it and you want to hit something else, or you want to make it go faster.
I get that. I vaguely get the rules, but my thing is, I could watch that shit on mute, not know who's winning or nothing. I'm just enthralled. I'm just enthralled at the dude sliding on his knee, then letting go of it, and then the dude with the boost.
Working ass off.
And then I'd be like, yo, who decides who does what? Because these two dudes that are doing the manual labor shit, they getting the short end of the stick. Because the dude that just slides on his knee and lets that shit go, like, I feel like his job almost too easy. Like,
well, they take turns doing that. So
nah, man, I'd be like, look, I'm all time. Like back in the day, it was all time quarterback. Now I'm all time slider, baby. That's all I do.
so you to close the slider. When
I'm
you trying to win
slider.
it,
Like, I ain't doing nothing. That's all I'm doing.
I mean, hey, I can't be mad. It looks
Man,
interesting.
you know, their shoulders got to be jacked after doing all that stuff too, man.
Excuse me. Yeah, those things. Let's see. Yeah, KB Yakko's like they got legit sweeper speed. Yeah, I mean, it's not some stuff that we can just go out and do.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take this on Curly, but you was like, you know, well, I don't know what you do, but I was just like, hey, man, anything's more interesting than just tying our beers together, like white people record.
And yes, KB Yakko, they are on skates. They actually are on ice. So they have. I don't think they have skates.
I said, I don't be having skates on.
Yeah, I don't think they have skates like hockey players. I think their skates are smaller, like 3 on the foot or something like that. I don't think they're like big skates, but yeah, they have skates on. It's kind of crazy.
Cowboy, you're right. I'm serious about my curling, man. That's like the only thing in the Winter Olympics that I'm like, that I even give a damn about. Like, yo, if they had a curling league that came on TV, they could put that shit on the Ocho, man, and I would be all about it. ESPN, the Ocho, I'd be all curl. If we got an NFL network, we need a curling network, and I watch that shit all the time.
There is an Olympic network that does show like all Olympic sports because they do have like
all the sports. I'm trying to watch curling, man.
Well, listen to me, man. They do have like world championships and U.S. championships on curling. They do. I've seen it. So it exists. And like, if you have the Olympic network, that's what they show it on.
Straight for VA, did you say speed skating? I don't want to watch Frozo. That dude from, like, I'm good. I'm good. Speed skating does nothing for me, man.
Figured Dre from VA come up with some whack ass shit. All right. So the last one, the National Park Service wants humans to stop licking this toad. First of all, before we even go into it, why are any human beings licking toads?
Bruh. Yeah.
Like, I know why, but
saying,
for what?
If people sniff glue, if people cook chicken in NyQuil, like, people will do anything for high, man. Like, there's no limit to what people would do to obtain this thing called high.
So nasty. Just so nasty. So basically, the National Park Service.
Oh, Dre, you did get me. Bobsledding is kind of interesting. I will watch that too.
You're so stupid. Oh, y'all so dumb. Oh, y'all dumb. Y'all dumb. I'm moving.
It ain't as exciting as curling, but it's
y'all dumb as hell. Y'all dumb as hell. So apparently, you know, when you're in a national park, people will be going around and finding just weird shit, like a banana slug or unfamiliar mushroom or a large toad with glowing eyes in the dead of night. Please refrain from licking. Like, they had to put that on their Facebook because people lick this Colorado river toad, and you know, it's tiny, 7 inches in size. I mean, it probably scares the piss out of you, though, because I got a picture of it, and I feel like this motherfucker's about to attack me through the picture. But apparently, toads secrete a potent toxin that can make people sick if they touch it or get the poison in their mouth. So first of all, my first question is, I understand people want to get high. Bro, like, lick, come on, man.
Ruben,
no.
There is no limit to what people will do to obtain
disgusting.
high.
I mean, yeah, because apparently it secretes some hallucinant known as 5-MeO-DMT or whatever. Now people actually get the secretions and they smoke them, which, I mean, honestly is like, well, I'd rather you almost do that then lick the damn toad. That's nasty. But apparently when you do that, you're killing the toads. So now they're becoming an endangered species. Look, man, nobody gives a damn about the toad. Like, it's probably a good thing, it becomes an endangered species. But once again, you got Mike Tyson out here talking about it, and apparently Hunter Biden wrote about it, and the Drug Administration says it's a Schedule I drug, meaning it currently is not accepted for medical use and a high potential for abuse. So you got people out here licking toads, getting toad secretions, and then getting high on them. What the blue hell is that shit about?
Bro, it's high.
God, man, like...
Look, man, you're not...
I know.
So
yeah, I'm not. I don't understand.
I'm not high, and I'm not trying to understand. First of all, I don't want anything that'll make me lick a toad.
Never.
I don't want anything that bad in life. We made reference to Harlem Nights before. We talk about sunshine. When you said if you threw the pussy in the air, it turned into sunshine. And you hear, in all his infinite wisdom, you hear Richard Pryor say, "That's some pussy you can keep." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel about this high. When they're like, "Yo, I want to get high so bad that I lick this toad to get it." You know what? Bro. That's the high you can keep. Like, I don't want none of that.
Not at all. Hell to the no. Oh man, yeah, it's just nasty. Like, I don't know, it's just nasty. Dre let the people have their fetishes. I mean, yeah, people got fetishes, but like, they keep that shit to yourself.
I mean, they was minding their business. You the one that's broadcasting their business on the internet.
Well, actually, Hunter Biden talked about it, and I mean, Mike Tyson talked about it too.
Man, don't care about Mike Tyson talking
clearly
about getting high.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know if that was on a laptop, but he talked about it in some post or Instagram, I think they were saying. But yeah, man. Nah, people. Licking toads. Just keep them shits, man. Let them toads be them toads. That's nasty.
I'm sorry their toad licking is appalling you so much.
I mean, just licking any animal is kind of... Yeah. And I mean, I don't mean people. I mean like animals.
They're just trying to get high, man.
Man, that ain't enough.
Let them people live their best high life.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them do that. All right, MoeB, what you got for us tonight, sir?
Nothing. We can move on.
Damn, really? It's like that?
All right, man. I guess it's been a while since I've done foreign affairs, so let's do a random search real quick.
You're so stupid.
Let's see. This story looks good. Okay, I got two actually, and the first one, I don't know why the first one's funny to me, and I don't know why the first one just feels like so Florida. They both feel like so Florida.
I mean, it's Florida.
U.S. stops at Georgia, and Herschel Walker's gonna be. Herschel Walker might be in control of the border of the United States. How do I feel about that?
I think the U.S. stops at fucking South Carolina.
Yo, man, you can't do that because you'll just keep creeping it up, man. Because South Carolina, I mean, you know who they got representing them too. So, like, after a while, you be like, U.S. just stops.
U.S. stops in Virginia.
No, we got Youngkin, so it'll just be U.S. stops.
Yeah, but at least he ain't done nothing crazy. Not yet.
What about him?
Not yet.
Give him time. Give him time. You heard some of the shit he said just trying to get elected. Just give him time.
Speaking of which, before we go into it, yo, man, can that woman running for governor in Arizona please shut all the fuck up? Like,
I mean, could you just not listen to her? Because that's what I do.
I mean, I try.
And apparently a lot of people who voted didn't listen to her too. So
yeah, and once again, that's another close ass race. And she was getting her ass beat, and then it's like, yeah, this race is fixed. this race is false. Now she creeping up. She ain't saying shit. And I'll be like, where's your Angie now, bitch? First it was.
Hey, Dre, that's a good. Did Senator Mack win?
I don't know. I would look that up.
I need to look that.
No,
Yo,
you do Florida. I will look that up.
Yo, the fact that I still remember her name just because she's vote Senator Mack.
I got you, man. You do Florida. I will look that up for you.
Dre, that's a good call. But all right, so the first story feels like Florida, but I'll just read the headline. Viral TikTok catches Florida deputies serving eviction notice at the wrong home. So apparently a Florida woman is going viral after deputies arrived at her house and began to drill in her lock. When she came out, she asked, "What are you doing?" And they said, "We're here to finalize the eviction," one of the deputies answered. And she said, "What eviction?" After a long pause, one of the deputies is heard saying, "Oh shit." After several moments, "We were supposed to evict the house next door." So
Wow.
we got two officers who apparently can't read an address. And I mean, is this a Florida thing? I mean, my thing is like, can we just get the deputies to just evict like all the people in Florida who we don't want there? Like, and just say it's an accident? But I mean, the woman in the video is super calm though. Because I don't know how calm I would be about two police officers drilling into my door telling me they're about to evict me when I'm the homeowner and I'm not about to get evicted. But that was a funny story to me, just because somebody getting evicted when they shouldn't be getting evicted. But the real Florida story, that was the real one. Naked Florida man throws a machete at driver.
What?
Try stealing clothes. See, that's what I did. I gave you a real nice, gentle story that had nothing to do with anything, just so I could stick you with that one.
What?
Naked Florida man throws machete at driver, tries stealing clothes.
I got no words, man.
So,
I'm real shocked right now.
the attempted robbery happened around 10 a.m.
Oh, shit.
Officials say the naked man approached the victim and demanded their clothes, wallet, and phone. When the victim didn't give in, that's when Wright hurled the machete at him, along with a handful of palmetto berries. First of all, why the fuck they mentioned that he threw some berries at this dude? Like, after you throw the machete, don't mention these fucking punk ass berries. What are the berries gonna do? Don't mention it. Like, why the fuck you throw palmetto? What the berries got to do with that? That's just like wasted words in this story. But yeah, the handle of the machete bounced off the victim's chest and he wasn't hurt. The suspect then took off in the white Dodge Challenger and was arrested arriving at a gas station. First of all, I was confused by the story. So I don't know if the Dodge Challenger was the victim's or was it the naked man's? Because if it's the naked man's Dodge Charger, you mean to tell me you got a Dodge Charger, but you can't find no motherfucking clothes?
Yo,
and how did you approach these victims? Like, if me and you are walking and we see a naked man walking down the street towards us, that naked man ain't gonna approach us. We getting the fuck up out of there. Like, no, that naked man ain't coming nowhere near me. Like, I mean, look, I get being a good Samaritan. Maybe he needs some help. First of all, if he was naked, where was he hiding the machete? Like, how'd he sneak up on you with a machete? He ain't got no clothes on.
He pulled it out his ass.
You know what? Maybe.
That
Even so, he had to have time to reach back there and grab it. Nah, that means he was already too close to my space.
Oh.
You ain't gonna be out here flaccid penis Game of Thrones in me. You know what I'm saying? And then come ask me for my clothes. Like, no.
Oh my gosh. Damn, this is some Florida shit for real.
Bruh, it don't get no more Florida than a naked man trying to rob somebody with a machete.
And then he threw the machete. Yo, man, hold on, man. What are the chances? And a machete bounced off the dude?
Bruh, he didn't try to swing the machete at the dude. He threw the machete at the dude. And it didn't hit the dude in the back. So that means the dude won't even run from him. That means the dude didn't even take this naked man who had a machete serious. He was still looking at the dude like, bruh, get your naked ass from in front of me. And he threw the machete at him, and the handle happened to bounce off his chest. First of all, when that dude threw the machete at me, he better have taken off running, because your naked ass about to get your ass whooped with your own machete.
Yo, that's so crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Once again, people, U.S. stops at Georgia. Keep that Florida shit in Florida. Please, Georgia, don't let me down. Don't have Herschel Walker, the greatest running back in Georgia history, be in political office. Let that man be a legend for two things. Let him be a legend as a football player and the most famous fake police officer ever. That's all he needs to be famous for.
Yeah.
And the dude that says anti-abortion unless I get that chick pregnant. Cause I mean, that's really what Herschel Walker is. He's anti-abortion unless he knocks the chick up. He's like, no, y'all niggas can't get abortion, but I can. She can get abortion.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God, man. Yo.
Naked Florida man throws machete at driver.
He just threw.
Who the fuck throws a machete?
I'm still trying to get over the fact he threw the machete.
There's so much that they always leave all the important details out. So first of all, why was this white dude walking naked? Why did he have a machete walking naked? Where was he at where he was walking naked for a long enough period of time without somebody calling the police? Where
were the police? Nobody called the police. This is naked man walking down the street
with a machete.
I mean, maybe we should call somebody.
It ain't like they said he had a pocket knife or a box cutter. You know, something that you can conceal in your hand. A fucking machete, when you're naked, is pretty apparent that you got a machete.
Yeah, because you're not really hiding that shit in your ass. You're holding it in your hand. And if you're hiding that shit in your ass, I'm not trying to mess with you whatsoever. Like, you talking about coming close. If I see you fall away.
You reach too much. I see a naked dude with a machete. I already don't want no smoke. None. And like the problem, like, this was the most Florida thing ever and almost anti-Florida all at the same time. Because the fact that this naked dude had a machete and that other dude didn't pull out one of them things and shoot him is like weird to me. Like, he tried to rob probably the only nigga in Florida walking around without one of them things on him. And if there was ever a time for stand your ground, that was it. If there was ever a time when you should be able to pull out a gun and put 3 in a motherfucker's chest, it was that.
Yeah. Because clearly, I'm not saying he deserved that, but
I'd understand.
Yeah.
Munchkin, I don't think nobody deserved that. I'm just saying I'd understand.
Wow. That's all. Wow, man. Hey, man. I'll give you credit, man. It's been a hot minute since you did this. You know how to find it.
Like, bruh, I don't know how to find it. You mean Google? Bruh, Google works.
Clearly.
All the time.
But everybody wants to know where the berries came from.
Bro, I want to know why the berries were mentioned. I just want to know why the berries were mentioned. And obviously, he couldn't have had the berries in the same hand as the machete. So why was this naked dude walking around with a machete and some berries?
So he threw the machete and the berries. So he had the double fist. That made any sense.
Bro, was this the damn wizard from Gummy Bears who just got jacked or some shit? Like,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he jacked Goku for his sensu beans or something, man. But yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Hey man, I ain't got no clothes, but I got a machete and some berries. I mean, what's not right with this picture? The whole damn picture.
It's all bad.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Wow. Woo. That's like I can't. I want to envision at least part of that, but I can't. I can't even.
Nope, I'm good. Florida shit. I don't try to concern myself with foreign affairs like that.
Yeah.
We got enough problems domestically.
So Kebiako said it must have been sucking on one of them toads. I mean,
you know what? Maybe.
Yeah.
In the pursuit of high.
Dre Frier said throwing a machete is a GTA type of response. Not type of nonsense.
Nah, that's Florida shit. That's what that is.
Oh man. All right, MoeB, what's on your mind, bro?
Naked motherfuckers throwing machetes. Like, I mean, how can no? Actually, what's on my mind is like, what is a palmetto berry? I don't even know what that is. But apparently, it must be pertinent enough for them to put it in the story.
Expensive berry?
I just want to know, was the editor who after he wrote this story, he was like, you know what, the machete part, I don't think that's juicy enough. You got to make sure you mention them palmetto berries too.
Maybe the expensive berries they cut down with the machete.
No, you know what? I need to figure out what that is.
And why you do that? We did find out that Senator Mac did win, 84%. So clearly the video must have worked. I guess.
Fruits of a small palm bush that grows in southeastern. Yep, some Florida shit.
Hilarious. So, I mean, that's what's on your mind? A naked man with palmetto berries in his hand?
I mean, unfortunately, that's what was on my mind at the moment. But, nah, man, what's on my mind is, I'm one day away from 13 years in, man. Been married 13 years, man.
Oh, I was like, from the job? Or what?
Not from the job, no, man.
I wasn't sure, man. I was like,
I mean, some might consider it a job, but I mean, they say you got to work on it. I wouldn't call it work.
So, man, well, first of all, happy early anniversary. I mean, you do anything special tomorrow?
I mean, we got a lot of special plans. We got to move furniture.
What furniture are you moving?
I mean, our first floor did kind of flood, so we got to move furniture so they can rip out flooring, and we got to see about getting this asbestos removed.
Where you staying too? Did it flood in your room?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't flood, but the moisture got in there, and they got to rip all the floors up. So we got to plan on getting this asbestos removed and make plans for a romantic hotel getaway paid for by the insurance company with the rest of the fam.
Oh, the whole family leaving?
I mean, we can't stay here.
Well, I mean, I thought it was just the first floor.
I mean, yeah, but that's the entrance way too. And if the asbestos people are quarantining that part off, you can't get in and out the house. So
that's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? The sexiest 13th anniversary.
So the question is, are you getting a room where all y'all gonna be in, or y'all get a separate room?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? We gotta work out the details with the insurance people, I guess. None but the best. 13.
Hey man, Super 8 might happen. I'm just saying.
I mean, if the insurance company tries to send us to Super 8, we need a different insurance people. I'm just saying, I have risen above that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They say you shouldn't forget where you came from, but I ain't forgot where I came from. I just ain't trying to go back. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. I just ain't trying to go backwards. They ain't gotta put us in the damn, embassy suites or nothing, but
What about the dogs?
Fuck them dogs. They'll be all right. No, I'm just playing. They get on the all expense paid vacation to G-Ma's house.
Oh, word?
G-Ma house, they'd be happy. My dogs like my mom more than they like us.
Oh, I bet she's happy to take the dogs then.
I mean, she's happy to take one of them.
Where the other one going?
I mean, the other one would be there, but you know, my mom ain't gonna be happy about it. My mom got a problem with Juju, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why she be hating on Juju like that, but she loved Brownie.
I guess Brownie was the first.
I mean, I guess, but I'm glad she don't treat her grandkids like that. Glad she don't be like, here, you cool, but Cadence, I guess I gotta keep both of them.
Damn, that's cool.
Although back in the day, she did say if I had another kid when we first had Kira, that she was only gonna take one of them. So she would just have the car moving, and whichever one could run into the car the fastest, she'd take.
Wow, that's true. That's messed up.
Yeah, I think the only thing that saved Cadence is the fact that Cadence looks like her. So she was like, all right, I guess I'll accept that.
Well, other than all that moving stuff, are you going out other than McDonald's tomorrow? Or?
I mean, you know, probably not tomorrow, but you know, we'll.
You gonna celebrate?
I mean, life is a celebration, Ruben.
You sound like a goddamn Hallmark card right there. How long you'll be out the house? Any idea?
A couple days. I think they say we gotta be out like 2 or 3 days.
That's not bad then.
I mean, yeah, spoken like somebody that's gonna get to sleep in their own bed.
I mean, technically tonight, yes, but
we up here in the attic. You know what I'm saying?
That's why she's there, because she don't usually be there.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? She's VIP of the show right now. She gets like first row seat, and she's not even paying attention to me. This is weird. So she's listening to the show on her headphones while she's beside me.
Which makes sense because she can't hear me.
I know you're. I just said that's what you're doing. She's listening to the show beside me.
Yeah, because she can't hear me if she doesn't have the headphones on.
Who the fuck cares about hearing you?
Clearly, I mean, who the F am I? You know, I ain't no goddamn body. But I mean, I guess it'd be weird if she just hears like one side of the story and not the other side. I mean,
yeah. Then she would be me in the relationship.
All right, that's what's on your mind. All right, so I guess on my mind.
In my mind.
Yeah, I knew, right? The first thing I have to say, because I didn't lose a bet, but I feel like if I don't say it, I'm going to hear about it. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yeah, on Saturday, ODU got whooped by JMU. God, that hurts to say that.
Wow. Were you playing in the game?
No, but you know, I do have people who listen to the show who are JMU fans.
I mean, what's wrong with that, man? Yeah, like is JMU and ODU like a big rivalry like that?
Kind of.
Like I don't remember, man, since they broke the CAA up.
Yeah, I mean, jeez, didn't sound like any personal.
Man, fuck these new conference alignment bullshit, man. I hate college football conference alignment now.
I hate changes.
Make sense.
I hate changes.
No, I hate bad changes.
Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, they smacked us 37-3. So, you know, unfortunately, I had to say some words on it, and those are the words I'm gonna say. But I will also say this: hey, man, we're not going to a bowl game, but neither are you, because you're not eligible. That's right, petty.
How is that your response? That's not even petty. That's just like a weak ass response. Like,
I mean, that's all I got, man.
Hey, you're losers just like we are. Like,
no, I didn't say they were losers. They're gonna have a winning record, but it'll be just for them, and they won't be able to go bowling. I mean, that's great for them, but they won't be going bowling. Neither will us. So we'll be at home watching bowl games together. And yeah, that's about it. But yeah, man. Other than that. Nah, man, the only real stuff I gotta say, man, is I'm going back to my earlier statement, man. I'm not shocked that Herschel Walker got a lot of votes. I'm just shocked that we're in another runoff. I'm kind of over this runoff shit.
How can you be not surprised that it's a runoff?
No,
I mean, how can you be surprised it's a runoff but not shocked that he got so many votes? That's because he got so many votes.
No, I'm not shocked that he got a lot of votes, but still, he shouldn't have got as many to start to have a runoff. Like, he shouldn't have won. He shouldn't even be close. He shouldn't be in overtime. F that. Like,
once again, man.
But I understand.
Candidates
It's annoying. And, well, man, whatever. Like, I understand candidates matter, but look, man, in the grand scheme of things, Herschel Walker is not even a candidate. He's a body. And, you know, the only thing that we've heard him stand for is abortion for V, but not for everybody else. And I'm just like, man. You know, so yeah, I'm just like, I just feel like that in other parts of the country, people voted for that, you know, using their brain and stuff like that, because you got a whole bunch of these Trump kids who didn't make it. But then in Georgia, they just choose to vote party lines. And I'm just like, so what'll happen is now we're gonna have a runoff, and you know, all the black people who didn't vote in the first one is gonna come out in the runoff, and hopefully Warnock wins, and we don't send imbeciles up to the Senate. And I mean,
look, this ain't gonna be popular. I know black people don't like, you know, speaking about other black people in public, but either way, we're electing an idiot in Georgia.
Yeah, but at least the one idiot in Georgia.
One just says stupid shit about abortion, and the other one says stupid shit about serving God in the military. Yeah, historically, Warnock said that you can't serve God and the military. So anybody who's in the military didn't serve God.
That's not the smartest thing to say. But God bless America, Warnock did not compare himself to Ricky Bobby. So, I mean, if I got to draw a line, that's my line. That's the line I'm drawing. I just can't. I mean, he's a fake cop and he's Ricky Bobby. That's it, man. I can't do much more than that. So, but I am proud of the election process.
People, hey, Georgia, do better, man. Get us better candidates, man. Do better.
But like, no, man, I am very proud of the election process. I'm proud that everybody, you know, voted. Not really, and I'm not gonna say voted the way they should have went. I'm just gonna say they went out and voted. So I'm very happy for that.
Apparently, it was record turnout numbers. So
yeah. So hey, man, the power of the vote is real. You know, and stuff like that. Some people who, you know, some people wanted to win, won, and some of those people who wanted to win lost. I mean, it is what it is. But Herschel Walker, Texas Ranger. How about Georgia Ranger? God bless America. That's the worst shit ever. This dude pulled out a fake badge, man, during a debate after he was told no props. I didn't realize in a debate there's a rule saying no props. What? Come on, man.
Herschel Walker pulled out a fake badge, but apparently Herschel Walker's pullout game is weak.
And on that note, thank you for joining us tonight on that new episode of 5 Minute Warning. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody who listened today live on the show. I'd like to thank everybody who listens to the podcast afterwards. I'd like to thank MoeB for being here on the show with me. AG will hopefully be back next week. Of course, you know, he'll be dealing with stuff. So wish him well and hope to get back, you know, next week. Oh man, I gotta just end on that shit. I can't even go. No, you done messed me up now.
It's true.
I'm not saying it's not true, but that shit's funny. R.I.P. Gallagher, you know, with the watermelon. But yeah, man, you know, once again, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live on Twitch. We go live on my Facebook if you're a friend of mine, and we also go live on YouTube. Either way, you can find us. You know, thanks again, MoeB. And as always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, MoeB 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.